is St. Patrick, okay? This is our little St. Patrick guy. In March, we celebrate St. Patrick's Day, and it's an Irish holiday, and it's all about this guy right here, this old man. On the 17th of March. How many days do we have? You guys haven't been with your calendar. Well, today's the 15th, so how many days do we have? Yep, how many days? Till St. Patrick's Day. What was that? 2 days. Yep, in 2 days. On Thursday? Yep. On Thursday, it's St. Patrick's Day. So, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about him. It was believed that St. Patrick was born in right around Rome in Britain. And he was a Christian missionary, and he was born in the late 14th century, which I'm sure you guys will talk about when you guys get a little bit older in your history classes. They didn't have a whole lot of books in Ireland back then, so he brought them books, which was kind of neat because then they became literate in Ireland. I'm going to give you guys one thing. You probably shouldn't do it at school, but it's a tradition that people do when you don't wear green on St. Patrick's Day. You go up to somebody and you go like this. You pinch them. If they didn't wear green on St. Patrick's Day, you'll be like, hey, where's your green? Okay? So that's one of the traditions that started on St. Patrick's Day. Sometimes they eat. Do you guys know what corned beef is?
No. Yeah.
What's corned beef?
Corn and beef.
Kind of. It's a way that you prepare beef.
Corn on beef.
I don't think there's actually corn involved, but it's a lot of what people eat. And cabbage. Who likes cabbage? That many people like cabbage? I don't really like cabbage that much, but it's good for you to eat cabbage. Do you want to talk a little bit about leprechauns?
Sure. Alright, Tyrick, you mentioned a leprechaun, so I'm going to read a little bit about leprechauns, and then we're going to do a fun activity. The leprechaun is a small Irish fairy. He is dressed like a shoemaker, with pointed shoes and a hat. He also wears a leather apron. Leprechauns are supposed to be unfriendly little men who live alone in the forest, spending all of their time making shoes and guarding their treasures. If someone catches a leprechaun, he will be forced to tell where he hides his pot of gold. However, the leprechaun will be watched at all times. If his capture looks away, he can run away.
This is my leprechaun. What do you think?
Good.
You guys are going to get to be able to do this too. You guys are going to draw your very own leprechaun that you've caught. Okay? So we're going to pass those out, and then Ethan's going to talk about something else you're going to do.
One time I caught one leprechaun, but then it got away, and it told me you would never get my gold. And then I take him all around, and then it got away.
Was he tall?
Yeah, no, he was like this. He was
a little?
big.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to let Ethan finish what he was saying.
Alright. So I'm going to give everyone a sheet of paper like this. And in the middle, you're going to say, if I found a pot of gold, I would, and then you would finish your sentence. So I made an example of some of the things I would do with my pot of gold. And some of them were I'd share it with my friends, I'd buy a really nice bike, I'd take my friends to the movies, and then so on. And there's 8 different boxes that you're going to fill. And then once you're done with this sheet, you're going to pick your favorite one, and then you're going to write the entire sentence down here. So start with, if I found a pot of gold, I would, and then finish it, and then you're going to draw a picture of it. Okay? So before we pass this out, we are going to actually watch a short video of Irish dancing, which is something that people celebrate, and then we're going to do this really fun activity.